evening. Oh my goodness, it's been a long time coming. I was always afraid of being fake, not showing who I truly am, and also falling into this fake idea of what life is supposed to be. Social media is not real unless you're very intentional about it being real. I'm past it. This is who I am. You're just gonna get me. So we got the classic cap, sweatshirt, hair in a clip, and that's it. We're good. I was intimidated by the idea of having kids in the background, and that's why it was always so hard for me to put out a video. But I'm just gonna roll with it because this is what life is, and this is what I'm giving you guys. I'm giving you guys the real, true, and raw. Kids don't stop your dreams. They don't stop your dreams. You stop your dreams when you use kids as an excuse, and I'm not doing that anymore. With that being said, as a stay-at-home mom, these are the ways that I make money. I'm telling you these very tried and true ways of how to make money as a stay-at-home mom because I did them myself. The very first way that I tried to make money as a stay-at-home mom was DoorDash. I know that there are a lot of people that have also tried DoorDash and they did not have luck with it. After 5 years of doing DoorDash, I have learned that there are certain ways that you need to do it, and there is an algorithm that you need to follow. If you want to know more about how to do that, I can take you guys on a one-on-one with all the details of how to successfully accomplish your goals on DoorDash. I can show you screenshots right here of how much money I have made on DoorDash. This is me being extremely inconsistent, but I have done it. It is possible. And I did it while I was pregnant. I did it after I gave birth. I did it with a toddler and a newborn. I did it pregnant with a toddler and a newborn. I did it very part-time, 2 hours here, 3 hours there. It didn't cost me much. Number 2, transcription. I have done a transcription job with Rev. It's rev.com. Now their wait list is crazy. The reason why I'm not doing it is because of me. I messed up, I rushed the process, and so after a few weeks, I was booted out. You can do it any time of day. It's your speed. However much money you want to make, you can make. My very first week there, I only worked about 2 or 3 days, and I was like, I'm not sure if this is gonna work. I'm just gonna do these few transcription jobs that they have here, and we'll see if I get paid the following week. Lo and behold, I logged into PayPal and I had my payment right there. If I had been consistent and I did not rush the process, I'm pretty sure that I would still be doing that. I highly recommend looking for transcription jobs. There's a ton of them out there. The one that I tried was rev.com. Their waitlist again is super heavy. But if you can find another one out like that, I highly recommend you taking advantage of the opportunity. I wish that I would have done it right so I would not have been booted out. Number 3, I currently have my small catering business, but back when I first started being a stay-at-home mom, I tried everything. I tried building a business around meal planning, and I wasn't sure if I was committed to switching up the menu for every person because they were extremely personalized. Everything was so tedious, and for me as a new mom to my very first child, it was pretty overwhelming. Then I started making some meal plates, some platters that I would sell weekly. So from there, it turned into my catering business that I currently have today. But if you want to start a business, it can be about anything. I also started an Etsy shop, and again, it was just really tedious for me, and I really sucked at time management. I was doing scrunchies and different hair stuff, and I was selling them on Etsy. I was also selling them to my local community and to like people on Facebook. It did really well, so well that I had gotten overwhelmed and I just quit because I said this is gonna be too much. If you're not that kind of person, there's lots of small businesses out there that you can create your own stuff without having physical product. They can be PDF, they can be virtual, they can be videos like on YouTube, social media content, that kind of stuff. It doesn't have to be this great big grand business where you're getting like 100K a year. It could be something that could easily supplement your income and just pay your rent. That was always my goal as a stay-at-home mom, was to just get the rent paid so my husband could pay everything else. Number 4 is by couponing. And then I would sell household bundles. Now, anything that I had left in my couponing stock, every year I started a yard sale, and in that yard sale I put everything from my couponing stock. I follow, I'm gonna put her name right here, I completely forgot it. And I learned a lot from her. She started couponing. Her story with couponing is just amazing. It started because she was trying to provide for her family. That is why I started couponing. I was trying to provide for my family. Another way that I have earned income as a stay-at-home mom is one of the most obvious things that you can do, and that is to get a stay-at-home job. I do not mean a stay-at-home job where you're constantly on the phones. I tried that. It does not work. I had a stay-at-home job where I did not need to be on the phones all the time, where I was able to be flexible with my time, and I was able to keep my kids home because I was on the computer, and if I did need to make a call, then I could do it outside of company hours, and there was never any issue. In fact, when I had my second daughter, I went back to work less than a week after I gave birth to her because of how flexible my job was. The only reason why I don't have that job anymore is because it was temporary and the company did shut down because it was only open due to COVID. There are lots of ways that you can earn money as a stay-at-home mom. I highly recommend you taking advantage of all of those opportunities, and then from there, build your own opportunities. Any little bit helps. My goal was never to supplement an entire income. My goal as a stay-at-home mom was to take care of one bill, and that was the rent. We can keep our kids home, no problem. I can do it if I can make money from being home. If I can work out my schedule, I know that you can too. Thank you for watching my video. My name is Shalane, and I'm a 28-year-old mom of 3 and a wife of 6.5 years. This is my show. This is the Shalane Marie show, not the Stella Evangeline show.